Hi there, Brian from Pure Pyrex once more. Today I thought I'd do something a little different and not really talk about a specific pattern, but to go through some of the history of the James A. Jobling company and its production of Pyrex over the years. So James A. Jobling, or JAJ as it's known, took over the Ware Flint glassworks in the 1920s to produce Pyrex glass. And they also produce a lot of other kinds of glass as well, chemistry glass, railway lighting, lenses for all kinds of things, insulators for electrical use, things like that. But the thing I'm interested in is the Pyrex glass. And also want to kind of go through the evolution of the use of color into the Pyrex glass. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm going to talk about today. So starting back in the early days, before they had any colored glass, it was clear glass like this, and these are some of the early pieces of clear glass that Pyrex produced in England. And one of these days I'm going to be doing a video on all the markings on the Pyrex and the evolution of that as well, but I can't do it today because you can't see them as good. But these are some of the early ones that just have the JP made in England stamp on them, and this little measuring dish as well. And then this one evolves into the one that just has the crown and the Pyrex logo on it with the lid. Now, coming up to the late 50s and early 60s, they started introducing color into the glass. And the first thing they did is this, what they called sprayware. I've talked about that before in other videos, but what they did is they actually use clear glass. So these would have been clear glass, and they spray on the color on the outside. So here's a couple of little fruit dishes in different colors. And you can tell they use primary colors, and in the 50s, pastel colors were super popular. Coming out of modern art and stuff, they started using all kinds of pastel colors, and into the Harlequin color palette as well. And mixing colors is very popular. So we have this sort of lime greeny one here, or light green. And then after the sprayware, we move on into, they called all their dishes Waredale anyway, from the Ware plant. That's what they call the domestic dishes that they produce. So this would have been known as Waredale as well, these. And they're now on white glass, as you can see. And these Waredale casseroles, two 3-pint ones here, you can tell they're in the pastel colors as well. And these were all produced pretty much before they started with all the decorative designs and flowers and things that Pyrex came out. So after that, we start going into more vibrant colors, more intricate patterns, all that kind of stuff. So this is just kind of the early days of Pyrex and how they got started. Anyway, just a little bit of history. Thanks very much.